F2W Fight to Win. In their name, they have the what do you call it? Basically, they have a win, fight to win kind of mindset. Guys, who I am joined by, it's going to be none other than my good friend. How are you, Baldudu?
Thank you for that intro, Soul. It is good to be here. And we are right into the action already. Two really, really strong teams are going to be facing off against each other. Well, Soul, as you mentioned, it is only day one of the tournament. But, this match would set the tempo for the rest of this round robin bracket. A win is something that any team will want, and it gives them the confidence to perform better. So I think we're
Mhm.
moving into the drafts already, and the teams are not hesitating to take these, bans as fast as possible.
We can see, if I'm not wrong, I think an yellow card ban, and that's a Vexana ban coming in from the side of MeowMeow Gang, fight to win. They are banning Valentine. I think they have not sawn, but they have already seen the previous game, which was held between MeowMeow Gang versus Dakusina. Eden was on a roll in that match. He got the maniac in that match against Dakusina, and he provided a lot of dividends. And with that, they are also targeting ban the Bruno, and we can see Bruno Ban is now entering into this ladder down because I think I have been seeing from past few days a Bruno Ban in my rank game also. So I think that's a viable win. But we can see a Matilda ban. That's a good ban because I personally think Matilda is kind of a very good, not the if I dare I say the best, but not the best if you don't think so. She's one of the viable roamers, but let's just see the last ban for the side outing fight to win out. After this, the first pick will be of MeowMeow Gang. So Baldu, what do you think?
Well, you did mention the Alucard ban, and I think the main reason for that is Bando, the player from Fight to Win, is someone who mains that hero. And there's a lot of respect for that, hero that he uses. He's just really, really good at the execution of an Alucard. He kind of understands
Mhm.
exactly when to pick up the power spike because when you play a hero for 1,000 games, I think it is something to be you should respect because you don't fear the guy who's practiced 1,000 different punches.
I was
You fear
about
the
to
guy
say
who's
same.
practiced one punch 1,000 times. And Alucard packs a very, very hefty punch. But the rest of the
Yeah.
band, yes, the Matilda is really, really strong in the Indian server right now. Not just Indian server, I think it is really a versatile pick because you have the
Mhm.
circling eagle plus the guiding wind, which is just so good for engages and disengages.
Yep, exactly. And but we can see a juicing pick right away coming in from the 27 of the MeowMeow Gang. And we also saw Joseph playing a very good Fredrin in the previous game, but we can see right away a not the ban, but the pick and the alpha pick. So they are also keeping in mind that they have played the Fredrin before to counter that Fredrin with the true damage of the alpha is also there. But I think Hylos is also open. So Baldu, what do you think is going to be up in these two picks coming in from the Meow Gang?
Well, the high-lows pick, yeah, that I think you could sync it well with 27 on the Zuzhin. It is a good option for them.
Mm.
It is also a great response
Ooh.
too. But yeah, they have picked up the Fanny and the Gatotkaч with them, and a Gato plus Zuzhin is gonna be an absolute menace for the gold laner.
Massacre.
Whichever gold lane fight to win takes, it's gonna be a tough time for them because a Gato with his enhanced passive and at the same time a Zuzhin Soul Snap, it's gonna be rough. And on top of all of that, you escape the poke somehow. You have to deal with Eden jumping in with the Fanny. So yeah, the
Yep.
cables, the AOG, it's gonna be quite rough for the gold laner. But yeah, the draft will never stop. It's gonna continue and fight to win have taken their stance by picking up the Yuzong to complete the first phase of this draft as we move on to the second ban phase. And what do you think we'll be seeing? Because both teams have not picked up a gold laner yet.
Yep, and the fact that Bruno is banned, so we are left with the Moscow, the Nathan, or the Harith, or the Dunox in the gold lane. These are pretty much what I would call a heroes. But look at that again. I would say a good ban because I think one is can be a very good marksman if you know how to play it really well. As Baldo mentioned, you must not fear the person who has practiced 10,000 punches, but you must fear the person who has practiced one punch 10,000 times. And this hero can also be that hero, but the one ban is good, I would say. Well, let us see the ban coming from Yum Gang as the second banning phase when it's going to be up. We guess okay, it's going to be the Sicilian ban. So now the two bans are left for both the sides. So now, what do you think, Baldu?
Well, the bans have been almost completed. The Cecilion taken out. I think that is a pretty reasonable ban, because giving the Cecilion over to the comp that Fight to Win is running is going to guarantee them a late game security. And you do not want to do that, because this comp will scale fast with the chip, with the alpha. You have a lot of CC, you have a lot of aggressive frontline, but it can be really easily countered if you can't drag it onto the late game, because these heroes
Mhm.
will struggle to catch someone in the back line once you all start clumping up in the late game, because nobody roams free. Nobody roams by themselves at that late in the game. But moving on, they have taken out the Phobius. A good response coming out from both teams. I think the draft phase, especially the bans, I feel both the teams have kind of read up well on the meta. They know what to expect and what to respect. And I think the Phobius was the best ban, because even if you give a Ruby, a YZ will do decent in the lane. He can rotate. But against a Phobius, a Yuzong will kind of fall short.
Yeah, exactly. And I also think that Sarah mentioned that Phobius is actually a signature hero for MeowMeow Gang. So that's why they have also keep that in mind, and they banned straight away that Phobius. So far, so forth. In my okay, we can see a Faramis ban, and I would say quite a good ban, because if you have the Cult Alter with that chip shortcut combo plus Alpha might be in a very beneficial position if they would have picked that Faramis, because his Cult Alter will provide a little bit, I would say, a chance for Alpha to disengage also, because Alpha lacks disengage. But straight away, we can see a Moscow pick coming in from the side of Fight to Win, and in their name, they have the conviction they want to fight to win. So the four picks are already done. So Baldu, what do you think is going to be the last two picks from the side of Meow Meow Gang?
Well, MMG does have the Bruno has been taken out. You could probably go for a Brody. The Van has been again taken out. So maybe the Claude is a good option to melt down the
Mm-hmm.
front line that Fight to Win is bringing to the table. If not the Claude, maybe the Melissa, but that's a little risky against something like the Yuzong. I would have preferred an
Mm-hmm.
Ixia, but once again, the Ixia is going to be very vulnerable, because the front line,
Mm-hmm.
the Gato is going to be diving out. So maybe we could maybe a Lunox would be a good option too, because you have magic, yes,
Yeah.
but you could take the Lunox in gold. The Harith is still open, but no, it's gonna be
Oh.
silent on the Beatrix and Mirio picking up the Franco. I'm not sure if these are the final roles or they're gonna swap it up, but yes, these are the picks for now.
Franco pick again. I would say, as Humana, I mean, in Humina's perception, Franco is a 50-50%, because if your hooks land, it's a very 50% can be converted to 100%. But if your hooks don't land, that 50% can be converted to 0% also. But we can see an Aurora pick coming in from the side of Fight to Win, and with that Aurora pick, the draft will be completed. So, guys, what do you think? Who has got the better draft here? And as Baldo mentioned in the early phase of the draft, that he said that there is going to be a very tough time for Fight to Win marksman. If you have the Gatot Casa AOG plus the Zuxian is there for the Crimson Beacon, plus you also want to dodge the Eden, and now I think marksman the Moscow will have to face a silence sniper plus Iron Hook coming in his way, and I think they could counter that by Yu Zhang just diving in, zoning out that Joshin. But as we speak of, we are entering into the land of dawn, guys. It's the last match of the evening. India Showdown Season 1 Boys Tournament powered by Indian Gaming Corps. It's between Meow Meow Gang on the blue side, red side fight to win. Let's just see what this game beholds. I Soul Sky will be your. Okay, just let me ask Baldu. What do you want to do, brother? The play by play or the color casting?
I think I'll go for the play PvP, but yes, there's already the first blood picked up as the teams are busy
Oh.
farming. That is a lot of action on the table as soon as this game begins. We couldn't even see it on the cam. An insane work as already Hedge gets picked off by the opponents. The chip diving in and biting off a little more than he can chew in the early game.
Exactly. And as you mentioned, that was a very fast kill. And who tries to go in and invade when you have the Fanny? And there have the Zuxian also. You can get caught out in that knockup from the Zuxian coming from the Lantern Flare. So that's why he got caught off guard, and he will pay the price for it. But we can see three people not the three people, the two people are in the bottom lane side of both the teams. They just see, okay, Chip is engaging, but wait, will fall back for now.
And the action is so far not much going on apart from that first blood. Both teams are gonna be a little careful again. Hedge is getting a
Oh,
little too aggressive, but the cable does not connect. Neither does the
no.
iron hook. But the cutthroat will be enough for Joseph to pick up the second kill for himself in this game, and that is a really really good start for the jungler of MMG. It's a great start for them, and already there's some more action. But Bando picks up a response, takes the kill on his opponent. Opponent EXP 27 will take the fall for now, but MMG still in control of this game so far.
Yep, exactly. But now, as we can see, the first turtle is out. The Fanny is there, and the Brando can get taken down there.
And the turtle is secured once again. A great retribution battle, but it is the Alpha who will take the win in this fight, taking that edge, securing the objective, and taking out his counterpart in the jungle. The Yuzong diving in, the Shah residue. Will it be enough to take a kill? Not just yet. He dives back in, wanting some more action, but the
No.
turret will secure the kill. 27 gets another kill on the Chip, as he has fallen 3 times already this game. This is not a good start for the roamer of fight to win. They'll have to be fighting, but they have to make sure they don't give up so much, or they're not going to end up winning.
Tatakai, he has taken the word fight seriously. And even the 100% skill that has given by that MeowMeow has is from the Chip. But now, as far as we speak of, the first turtle is down. It's 3 minutes into the game. I would like to see some itemization because as Chip is being so aggressive, we can see okay, Lantern player is there.
Oh, the AOG is going to be enough. 3 people. Insert Jimmy, and he
Oh,
falls once again. The scoreboard is 4-3. Beatrix on the other end. Mirio having a fun time in the on the gold lane, not having too much to worry about. He's being protected really well. His team is giving him all the vision he needs. The soul snare does connect
no.
once again. Hedge is gonna fall low. Will he pop his ult? Not just yet. It's on cooldown. The Aurora will have her passive activating, saving her life as she is forced to flicker out. A lot of expensive resources being used up by the side of F2W before this next turtle is up.
Yep, exactly. And you know what? Edge needs to buy that Dreadnought armor. If he needs steel, he needs to be a little bit tanky against this Joseph's Fanny. And as we speak of a lot of expensive resources, as you mentioned, because Aurora has used her flicker, she will be so vulnerable in that next turtle fight. We can see in the bottom lane that's a try to do the iron hook, and the silent is providing a lot of silent dividend, I would say. But the 4 people are actually going to gank in the bottom lane side, as there are 3 people of the MeowMeow gang there.
And once again, they're gonna commit a little heavily onto Eden, and that will work as Lukham picks up the kill. The gold lane are finally active on the scoreboard. The turtle has been started, half of his
Oh,
HP is
Fanny!
down. But Fanny wants some action, nearly gets poked out. The turtle goes on to the side of the red team. They want to take some more action. The alpha charge is gonna be used up. Gato caught in a little, he's caught in the thick of it, but he walks out with the AOG, as this fight will have to stop for now. And I think neither team is really getting much of an advantage over the other.
But I would say, as far as we can see the team fight or the both the teams, and we can see the itemization now. And yep, he has bought the Dreadnought armor. Love the fact that he has bought after 3 deaths, so he will be a little bit tanky towards Fanny. But look at the display coming in from the Mirio, and Mirio haven't even died one time. They need to focus on Mirio a lot. The tough boot, okay, the Thunderbelt is also there, so far so forth, and the Elegant Gem. And I love the fact that she is going for the Elegant Gem and rushing down that, what do you call it, the anti-heal, the mage or the MeowMeow gang. But we can see a kill there, and also there is leg split bought by Team House, but there is going to be 27 cop card in the top lane.
And he nearly is gonna get caught up, but the AOG just in time is gonna bail him out once again as Joseph cables away to safety. And I think so far both the teams are really, really aggressive, but failing to really secure any of the high grounds, because I think with the game moving towards it's progressing towards the mid game, both teams will get their first and second item spike. The shortcut is out. He is gonna get pincered. Joseph does take the portal away, but he does not want to be in the midst of all that damage and CC that fight to win is bringing to the table. Forced to back out. Oh no, that was a very confusing dive made by Chip as he got sent back to the tower. Once again, the Alpha charge along with the Soul Snare not gonna be able to keep Eden alive. The Alpha will secure the kill. on to Eden. Meanwhile, Silent trying his best to protect the turret, and that's what they managed to do for now. And yeah, so as I was saying, like these teams, both of them are taking so many fights. Like the scoreboard is still quite even. The gold is also not much. But the major issue is that these teams are not focusing on the turrets, because whichever team will start getting turrets will start collapsing on the ground.
Yeah, but I think the momentum is shifting towards fight to win, I would say, because they have got, I think, two turtles in a row. But we can see a fight going on for the first turtle.
Oh, and once again, Joseph with the cutthroat is able to pick up the kill. Mirio is there hunting with the sniper, does connect, but that's not gonna be enough to get the kills. Meanwhile, Joseph, an
Look
absolute
out!
maniac in the backline, trying to kill down the Aurora, gets the killing spree for himself. And that is 2 for 1 in this trade off. But Bando dives
Alpha
in with
charge!
the Alpha Charge. He wants some more. Will he get it? Yes, he does. It's a monster
Yeah.
kill. Make it two. Make it not. It's not going to be three, as Mirio will fall under the eyes of Jimmy. And I think that was a really, really fun fight to watch for all of us.
Yeah, Fanny tried to sneak into the back line. She really successful did for the first time, because she took out the Aurora's passive. After that, she took out Aurora. But guess what? And I think Meow Gang forgot that Alpha has a very short cooldown of that Alpha charge. And I was thinking that if they chased Alpha, that might be very grave mistake that they are walking in. But we can see again a burst down to that Moscow. Luke didn't know what he is going to get at, but we can see Chip.
Oof, the dive is crazy, and these guys are doing such a good job.
Oh,
The Iron Hook is there, and it's gonna capitalize on the mistake made by Bright. You cannot position yourself that aggressively in front of a Franco that is as good as Eden. But right now, Joseph on the is able to pick up a turret for himself. That's a really
Franco.
important objective. But the Franco along with Eden. Eden along with Joseph, this duo is just so good. The Iron Hook and the Cutthroat, two nasty sort of cables as the
Oh,
Iron Hook connects once again. He Chip forced to flicker out of this fight. The Yuzong is gonna dive in with the Black Dragon form. They are gonna leave Eden alone. He's gonna use the Winter Crown. The AOG connects. The taunt is there. The rocket launcher connects perfectly. Hedge will fall.
oh.
And Jimmy dives in. I'm very confused as to why he made that decision, but luckily he was not punished for it, because I don't
He
think
got caught.
anybody expected that.
Yeah, no. Jimmy got caught in that lantern flare that's coming in from the Jushin. So that was a pretty good team fight. But now the scores are even. Even the turrets are even, but the mid lane turret, that's a quite hefty price. But both the mid lane turrets are down, and one of the side lane turrets are down. Used to be the top lane for the side of team MeowMeow Gang, and bottom lane for the side of F1. Okay, we can see one more.
Oh my god. Dude, this guy is just so good with the iron hooks. He's turning this game around completely. The shortcut is going to be used up. Lukem taking up the portal, trying to 1v1 against Mirio. But the Mirio flickers in. The AOG will connect,
Oh,
pick up the kill. Bando and Mirio are doing such a good job, but both the marksmen fall like paper. Silent
oh.
getting the kill, but Bando is the last man standing. It's going to be a 1v1, and it is the Alpha picking up the Maniac.
Fanny,
Joseph
Fanny.
wants to find the shutdown. Can he do it in time? He finds him, but the Alpha charge is there just in time, but the shutdown. Godlike for Joseph. Both these junglers, man, they're playing so good.
Joseph wants the blood, Brando wants some more blood, and we can see a blood to blood fight. Both of them going toe to toe, but this time in this team fight, Joseph, which is the Fanny, will be getting upper hand. But as we speak of the 16 to 15 score line, gold difference is approx equal. And as far as the objective concern, we can say there are two turrets down of the both the teams. This is a match that is going bar to bar. But look at that, H has been caught there. Will he get caught to the Zuxin? But now the third turret that's going to be fall down will be of the MeowMeow Gang. And we just saw in the team fight, I think Bando with that clutch, I would say that triple kill clutch was just a cherry on cake. It provided a lot of dividends towards the side of team F2W, but I think that's a lot of individual goal towards the Alpha. I think this Moscow really needs to farm a lot as we speak of, because Mirio has gotten his the despair. I think he will just go for that Malefic gun or the Malefic rover, and after that Malefic rover, he's gonna melt down the ship really fast. At least because ship has already died 6 times again, and it's going to be 7.
Oh my god, Chip really gets punished once again for that kind of positioning. And I think one
Oh,
mistake, both these teams are making. Well, I think more, fight to win despite winning the team fights. They're not able to capitalize. But
okay.
right as we speak, there is the bloody hunt that connects. Five people collapse onto the side of. And once again, Joseph picking up a solo kill on bot side onto the marksman, and I think with that they have just secured their lord for free. There's not going to be much contest apart from Bando trying his best to get a military steal. Maybe he could do it, but it's going to be very risky for them without vision. And once again, Hedge is going to get caught out. He is not going to use his portal just yet. The action is still going to go on. Zuzhin with the beautiful flicker. The portal is dropped, but there's nobody to take it with him. Legendary picked up by Joseph once again. Bright will have to fall, and it's only two people of fight to win left in that. After that showdown, as Meow Meow Gang is going to pick up the advantage towards the late game.
Man, the zoning coming in from Yamaha Gang 2 in this objective fight, the Lord fight, is just absolute on point. That's, we just saw 27. 27 is doing a lot of great job because in the previous team fight, he took out the kill of that marksman with his just AOG. Look at the timing, but we can see a little skirmish in the mid lane. So far, not that much of an issue. But as we speak of, team Meow Gang, Joseph is providing a lot of dividend because he just baited out the flicker, the passive, and the ultimate of this Bright, the Aurora, and she really needs to have a very good positioning for now because Joseph is just waiting for the right time to engage, and the fight began to be siding towards Team MMG when the flicker bloody hunt was there by Agent Ju, that Yu Zhong, taking on the first kill for the previous team fight, and that's how Team FTW just fall one by one in the hands of Team Yamo Gang. But let's just see what this Luminous Lord has it for us because the Lord fight is going to be the first Lord team fight is going to be really, really soon.
And the Lord is going to be crashing down onto the
Oh,
bot side. The Iron Hook is perfect. Eden is doing such a good job for his team. The AOG is going to connect, but the taunt is not enough. But it follows through as Joseph is there to clean up the backline. He's still spamming.
Sachin!
He picks up a double. Is it a triple? But we will never find out as Meow Meow Gang will be our final winner for the night, taking away a really convincing win
Oh,
against Fight to
oh
Win.
my, oh my God. Joseph giving Joseph his signature hero, or we would say his comfy hero, the Fanny. And if he gets more than 8 kills in the early part of the game, why not just build that Sky Piercer and has the 80 out of 80 stacks of the Sky Piercer? And look at that what Fanny did. But both the junglers really played well. However, the Aurora, the Moscow couldn't provide a lot of dividends for a team fight to win because as we speak of, look at that. That's approx 85% kills, or just say let's just say 90% kills. That was of the total kill that team FTW has been from the Alpha. Alpha got the 13 kills out of 16. So a lot, he played really well. I think his team really fall back to giving his what do you call it? Support, yeah, support. But now, as we speak of, Joseph provided a lot of dividends. Look at the Joseph, 33% damage, 68% T5 participation. Mirio, on the other hand, was on point with the rocket launcher's ultimate, and his rocket launcher with the Iron Hook, Bloody Hand combo, and Meow 27 with his AOG. The goated zoning he just did was cherry on the cake. So far, so far, full team MMG really played well. However, team FTW really gave them a head toe to toe competition, but unfortunately they will lose this match, and the better team, a little better team, will be in this last game will be MMG winning the second game of the night. But I think we will be we will be going to the casters deck for now. So Baldu, what do you think Team FTW could have done differently to win this game?
Well, I think there were a few mistakes that I noticed F2W's, lineup had. Their draft was beautiful to watch, and it was a winning draft in my opinion. But the main issue was the chip was a little too aggressive with the way he was trying to open the vision, because the
Yeah.
benefit of the chip is